So we'll do a short little video. Now some people be wondering, I'm saying I even have friends or whatever and stuff like, man, we always Jesus this, Jesus that. I'm gonna give y'all one example why I talk about Jesus so much and what I experienced that had me on the Jesus tip, praying to God and you know what I'm saying, walking with the Lord and really walking in His will and what caused me to straighten up. You know what I'm saying? You see right here on this closet. I'm gonna title this video "Demon in the Closet." And no demon in there no more, cause you know what I'm saying. I rebuked it in the blood, rebuked it in the name of Jesus. And you feel me? I had to get out of there, and I turned away from my sins. But I'm gonna tell you something about you lukewarm Christians playing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You got one foot in with God, and then the other foot in with the devil. You give access to the demonic realm to come and oppress you and torment you. But this right here, this is I got scriptures on the closet right there. But this right here, I'm gonna tell you, it's a short little story real quick. But I'm gonna read a verse. I'm gonna start off by reading this verse to you from Matthew chapter 12, verse 43 to verse 45. It says, "When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none. Then he say, I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it, and when he come, he findeth it empty, swept and garnished. Then he goeth and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter into and dwell there. And the last state of the man is worse than the first, even as shall be in the wicked generation." What it's talking about is like a person you can get, like what I learned, you know what I'm saying, from my experience. I lived this verse right here. You can pray, get prayed over and cleansed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That right there run them spirits off. You know what I'm saying? They run those spirits off, and you really did turn to God and you walking in the will of God, keep the demons up off you. You know what I'm saying? If you you know what I'm saying? It's like after you get baptized or whatever, you starting off fresh, you know what I'm saying? You cleanse. But when you return to that sin, it's an invitation in the spiritual realm to bring for them spirits to come back around, you know what I'm saying? So if you was like battling something, like you was dealing with a sin that you that once had a hold on you, and you repented and you went to God and you started living for God. You know what I'm saying? And you had that stronghold broken. Once you start, you go back into it and deal with it. The spirits, I don't know how it works in the spiritual realm, but they get hints to what you're doing or whatever and stuff, and they'll start coming back around. But this right here, I'm gonna say, like, with this, you know what I'm saying, me living lukewarm, going back and forth, one foot in with God, another foot in with the devil or whatever, or stuff that was happening, you know what I'm saying, this closet right here. Every time that I went backwards, you know what I'm saying, I started experiencing stuff. I heard beating in this closet, like something hit the door like this. You know what I'm saying? I done heard a voice call out of this closet. It said, "Hey," like just like that, clear as day. I done even had when everybody left the house. I'm on the bed, and I'm gonna tell you like this. If I say you gotta stay straight. You know what I'm saying? You lukewarm Christians, you gotta stay straight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. What I was looking at some porn. You feel me? No one ain't supposed to be looking at no porn. You know what I'm saying? God say flee from the sexual immorality. Stay away from that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That right there opened up portals to the demonic realm. You know what I'm saying? Give an invitation to the demonic realm to come bother you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at porn right here on the bed, right in front of this closet. Okay. I had the closet door open out of the corner of my eye, right, while I'm looking at the flick. I see the closet door go to moving by itself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to moving, like somebody pushing it, right? So I look up, and right here, like this, show y'all real quick. Okay. say the closet door like this right here. Boom. Alright. So you see right there through this cut right here, right? I had light colored clothes right here in this cut. The something came in here. You couldn't see the clothes no more, but it was all black. Something came through here and went to move in the door. It went to move in the door like this. Like that. I look up. I see eyes and some kind of teeth, sharp teeth or whatever and stuff, looking through this part of the closet. You know what I'm saying? I jumped up, I ran outside, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? And I, you know what I'm saying? I stayed outside until my people had came back or whatever and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I don't care, man. It can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I seen and I know what I experienced, you feel me? And I believe, like, God allowed those things to happen to me, you know what I'm saying, to show me, you feel me, how deep it is and what type of game I was playing. You know what I'm saying? 1 foot out, 1 foot in. That's why you got to stay within the will of God. You know, when you stay within the will of God, it gives you protection. You know what I'm saying? From the rulers of the darkness of this world. When you abide in the will of Jesus Christ, when you walk in the will of Jesus Christ, it gives you protection. You know, when you go and you sin, it's like I had said in the other video, it's like blood being dropped in the water for a pool of sharks. You know what I'm saying? These spiritual sharks, and it brings the demons, it brings the demonic presence. You feel me? When you sinning, especially excessive sinning. You know what I'm saying? Which I was doing, like, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. I want to read my Bible, but at the same time, I'm looking at a doggone flick the next day. Like, no, this right here, it ain't time to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It ain't time to be living like that, you know? Like I say, I know everybody probably ain't experiencing the same thing, but somebody has similar stories and whatever, like what I'm talking about out here. But, man, you have to abide within the will of God. He said, follow his commandments if you love him. You know what I'm saying? And that right there, keep that stuff away from you, kid. That's one of the main reasons why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had multiple encounters and stuff, but that's just one example of why I'm on Jesus. Cause I don't care how gangster you think you is. I don't care how much of a thug, how much of a tough guy you think you is. Anybody see something like that? Anybody see something like that? Man, bruh, you gonna want to straighten up. You feel me? It's like a spiritual scared straight. You feel me? I don't even like flirt, like the way I'm living now. I don't like flirting with sin because I ain't seen this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And whatever it was, it only can come from a place described as like hell. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It is an invisible world around us. A visible world around us, and people need to be aware of this. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need Jesus. That's why you need to be calling on His name, and you feel me? It's a reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is just an example. I'm just telling you, like yeah, dead for real. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep playing out there, cause whatever that is or whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really sure what it was. It was a demon. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of stuff that might be waiting for you on your death date. You know what I'm saying? When you leave this earth, your last little moments on this earth, you know what I'm saying? Be waiting for you. You feel me? Because it say when Lazarus died, the angels of the Lord took him up into Abraham's bosom. But when the rich man died, he was in instant torment. They go to give you something to think about. Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the light, the one true God, God of Israel.